It may be cold outside, but inside the gym, the energy is red hot. It's playoff volleyball on RCTV between the 2-seeded Springfield Rams and the 3-seeded Jaguars from Garnet Valley. It's a district semifinals with a trip to Harrington on the line. I'm Jacob Steinberg. He's John Sarzovic. And John, this place is about to erupt.
Jacob, we got a game for us tonight. 19-1 Garnet Valley Tigers versus the 24-0 Springfield Rams. Rams haven't lost a game all season ever since they lost N-State championships for 4A last year. This is Garnet Valley Tigers, big game. These teams haven't seen each other since 2017, so really, we're going to see a lot of surprises tonight.
Yeah, the 2-seeded Rams, you said they haven't lost a single game all season. 10-0 at home, 11-0 in non-conference games just like tonight. And in the districts, they beat Council Rock South 3-0 in 3 sets. They swept them. And then lastly for Garnet Valley, they swept Upper Dublin 3-0. This is a game where we both think it's going to go to 5 sets.
Yeah, definitely, and there's so much weight to this. This is district semifinals. Whoever plays trip to Harrington against Unionville, the 1 seed, or Bishop's Shanahan, they're the 4 seed. And the loser will be entering the playback brackets for 3rd or 4th. So really, you're going to states no matter what. But it's really, you want to be first in the district. We know Springford's big goal at the start of the season: win districts, win packs, make it back to states, get revenge, obviously. So really, I think we've got a lot coming at us tonight.
And when we talked to Coach Fuller this morning, he said they have 2 goals this entire district's run. Number 1, protect their home court, which they're perfect, obviously. And then number 2, have a one game at a time mentality. He said, we stressed all season long to focus on and prepare the team right now in front of us and nothing beyond that. So they're not focusing on and playing the championship on Friday. They need to beat Garnet Valley because this Garnet Valley team is going to make Springfield run for their money.
Yeah, that's a perfect mentality. The football team says it themselves every week. We're going into this week 0-0. Really, it's just about you're going into this match. You need to win. Doesn't matter where you're going after. It doesn't matter where you were before. All that matters is you got to win right now.
And then lastly, there's so many key players for Springfield. They have Lila Olson. They got Alana Bricker. There's Summers. There's so many players, not just seniors, but also juniors and sophomores that have stepped up for this team.
Yeah, definitely. And patterns you're going to want to keep an eye on tonight is Springfield, once they get the ball, they block it. They make the set. It's either Elso's song or Lila Olson. They're just spiking it right in. So really it's being able to recognize that, read where it's going, make the block, get the set, send it back over. I think we're going to see a lot of really nice rallies tonight. Yeah,
we are. It's also a pink out. The energy's high in the Springfield gym. So stay tuned for a big-time game. It's the 2-seeded Rams. It's the 3-seeded Tigers. And our coverage begins just in a little bit.
First up, Garnet Valley Jaguars. Number 3, senior Reagan Hill. Number 24, senior Abigail McMillan. Number 17, senior Kara Furchner. Number 14, senior Brianna Acker. Number 9, senior Janani Munaswamy. Number 21, senior Madison Delgado. And number 10, junior Isabella Frankenny. And now for the Springford Rams. Number 9, junior Marley Angelucci. Number 15, sophomore Elsa Song. Number 33, junior Morgan Pupek. Number 7, junior Lola Dorico. Number 5, senior Lily Summers. Number 4, senior Alana Bricker. And number 3, senior Lila Olson. Would you all please rise, remove your hats, and stand as one nation as we salute the United States of America and the troops who defend our freedom as the Springford Vocal Ensemble sings the national anthem.
Welcome back to RCTV. A great job by our choir on the national anthem. I'm Jacob Steinberg, you're John Starcevic, and John, this game, it's about to start in just a moment. I can't wait. It's two great teams battling for one spot in the championship.
Well, Jacob, you can feel it in the air. Most of the games we've come up and announced, you knew Springford was going to win those.
Yeah.
And, obviously as an announcer, you can't be like, yeah, we're going to win this one. But definitely, it feels a bit worse, Not, I don't want to say worse, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
nervous feeling you get in your stomach where you don't know if you're going to 3 sets and possibly losing this match. It's going to be closer than we've ever seen here at Springford's gym.
Well, Springford has played 24 games. They've swept teams 22 times. They won 3-1 one time and 3-2 twice. 20 games played for Garnet Valley. They swept 14 times. Won 3-1 3 times, and won 3-2 one time. So the question is, what will give tonight? The Rams in the gold, the Jaguars in the maroon.
Yeah, Jacob, well, Springford plays a very quick in-and-out game, and I expect to see that type of play again tonight, even though it's going to be very hard against the Garnet Valley team.
Oh, that's a pink out, and the stands are pretty much filled to the brim. We were here for that PJP game. That was an incredible game where they were so loud the entire game, and I expect nothing but even more tonight.
Yeah, we saw PJP student section actually get yelled at for an inappropriate chant that game. That's how crazy it is. I've never seen that at any game other than a football game. Garnet Valley has won the coin flip, and they will get the serve.
It's Mansawami, and we are underway on RCTV. Rams Jaguars with a spot to the championship on the line. And the Rams have an early 1-0 lead.
Well, Jacob, volleyball is one of those sports where you can see a lot of trickery. Guys, girls making it look like they're going to spike it right in there and then just tapping it over the net.
Yeah.
Other teams expecting a set right to Olsen the first time. You don't get that,
We're to say her name a lot, Lila Olson. That one's up there. And Bricker saved over. And Bricker couldn't get that one. That's Reagan Hill. And we're tied at 1 early on.
Alana Bricker, another name to keep your eye on tonight. She's going to make a lot of the diving saves in the back as this team's libero.
Yep. Well, there's Lila Olson on Springford, number 3. But number 31 is also Lila Olson for the Jaguars, so spelled different. It was off the song. Olson to Acker, hit, blocked, and the Rams get the point.
There you go. Beautiful jumping block there. Send it right back your way. Don't have enough time to react. Volleyball is another sport where you need reaction time. It's very hard. You know, that ball almost instant send on return.
Lola DeRico takes a seat on the bench. It's 2-1 early Rams. Up there, and that one gets in. 2-2.
And that one just barely hit the line, Jacob. So 2-2. What do we say, Jacob? It's going to be an exciting game.
Aubrey Divino that time. And you can see the head coach for Garnet Valley right on the playing surface, very active.
Yeah, you love to see that. You see that with Springford's Coach Fuller, too.
Bricker. And it's 3-2 Springford. Back, forth. And now we go back to Springford.
Classic Lila Olson on that play. Elso Song does that one, too. We're going to see that all night. So it's going to get old, but it just works, you know? You got to stick with it.
That's Angelucci with the kill. Rams to serve. It's over. It's Acker. Hill. And out. Too far was Divino. And the Rams up 2. Acker over Hill. It's a song that got blocked, but it's good enough. Elsa Song makes it 5-2 Rams.
And Divino almost got a piece of it there, Jacob. And what we see in volleyball usually is one team gets some momentum, 5-2 now, and they just start to pull away, and that's how Springford's gotten most of these wins.
That one in for the Rams. They're up 4. An interesting strategy by Garnet Valley. They have 3 girls kind of on the outside before the serve. Acker. The Bricker across. Sasson couldn't get it, but she stays alive. Angelucci, and it's a point. Jaguars, 6-3.
Yeah, and that is a very interesting formation that we see Garnet Valley doing, and I've actually been part of that myself, Jacob,
really?
Unintentionally at a grad party. We called that formation. We lined up in the middle. But really, that was just us messing around. I didn't think I would actually see that on a volleyball court.
Lana Bricker maybe got a yellow card? Not sure what that was. I'm going to be honest, didn't know we had yellow cards in volleyball. Sets it up. And that goes off of Muniswani, and the Rams up 7-3.
Just ricochets off your blocker there. Nobody there to make the save. It's on the right wing of your court.
Elsa Song, another kill. Bricker sits for the moment. Blocked. Hill sent that one over. And that one falls in by Sasong. It's 8-3.
Yes, Sasong and Olsen love the left wing of the court. They will literally live there all night, just taking turns back and forth. And I'm gonna say it again. It's just gonna keep on happening.
Rams up 5. Oh. Murray over, and it's another one for Springford. Lily Ewalt this time. They're up 9-3.
And there you see some word trickery there. That was Frankeny, and what she did there was made it look like she was doing a set and then just topped it right over. That's pretty common. You see that a lot in volleyball.
Blocked, and that's going to fall. Lily Summers couldn't really pull that one in, so a big point here from Garnet Valley, make it 9-4. It's a Spring-Ford team that both these teams actually, John, averaged 24.6 points on set 1. It's kind of interesting that they both averaged the same amount of points. The song, too strong. 9-4. 9-5, excuse me.
It's just one of those cases where you hit the ball slightly too hard, it gets out on you.
First with a set. Bricker up to Song. Third hit. There's Olsen. Angelucci over, and it falls in favor of Springford. They have double digits.
And Jacob, you saw the first time it went to Springford there, you saw that they were giving it to Sosong. But what happened was Bricker was coming in from the middle there, and what basically she's trying to do is make the illusion that she could be hitting the ball instead. Now as whistles go on the court, they're going to stop this serve. Yelling at two of our camera people, can't be behind the serve there. Those are two of our major ones doing highlights. It's the first time I've seen that one happen.
Well, Springford sends it over. Oh, Bricker! Oh, that would have been incredible.
Honestly, on that one, right place, right time, Jacob. She didn't even look like she knew what happened until after. But unfortunately, it's too far of a bounce.
The number 24 in maroon. That one hit the net by Bree Acker. 11-6.
Serves are honestly probably the most high-pressure position other than libero here.
I agree. You only get one try. It's not like tennis where you get, two faults. Make a mistake, the other team gets the serve and the point. Olsen. Oh, a great save over Olsen again. And it's 12-6.
Bree Aker kept that one alive, Jacob. Beautiful there. Diving play. That's what we see out of the liberos a lot.
Between Aker and Bricker. The initials are flip-flopped. It's AB for Springford and BA for Garnet Valley. The side. It's over by Acker. Angelucci, Olsen, and that gets in. It's 13-6.
Rams starting to pull away, though, but with a team as great as Garnet Valley, I expect them to be able to come back from this still.
Absolutely. But it's so important you don't stop, You're up 13-6. You can't take a point off, You have to continue going.
Yeah, and
full
you can't
throttle.
get cocky, Jacob.
Sasong. And it's 14-6. Nothing Aker could do there.
Yeah, and how about that serve? Just a floater right over it and barely any spin on that ball.
And a timeout called by Garnet Valley. The Rams are up 14-6. So, John, what have you seen in the first minute, or the first half of the set?
Well, Jacob, I've been seeing the left wing. We've seen it all season. Why not see it again tonight? Garnet Valley's still been able to, they've been making diving saves, getting it back in. Obviously, not sure what happened with Alana Bricker there, getting a yellow card.
Yeah,
but really, both these teams have been on their A game. Springford just started to get some momentum, pull away. I think the reason why they call this timeout right now is to try kind of talk to the team, get some momentum back onto them. Get their heads back into the game.
Well, we said Springford won the toss, and something that most teams do is if they win the toss, then they will opt to serve. However, Springford does the opposite, and they opt to have the other team serve so they can focus on getting a good pass right off the bat and then converting that into a kill and some points, and then you get to serve right back. It's kind of an interesting strategy by Coach Fuller and the staff. But he said this approach lets us prepare our lineup in advance and be ready from first serve to take full control of the game.
That's just like deferring the toss in football,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he compared it to that.
It's exactly what it is, and it's a great strat.
The song, that goes, wow, just in. And the Rams starting to pull away, John. It's 15-6.
Yeah, volleyball is a communication sport. You heard one of the Garnet Valley's players yell out, out, so they didn't go for that one. So really, it's got to have that great judgment, and one member of the team can take it all down.
Song again. It's a song. Bricker. Here's Olsen. Too strong. 15-7.
Beautiful diving play by So-Song there. And Alana Bricker gets a set for Olsen. Olsen was able to find that one. Unfortunately, put a bit too much sauce on it.
Angelucci, Olsen diving on the play. That was Furchner, blocked. Furchner again. Over blocked by Olsen, but not good enough. That's Reagan Hill, and it's 15-8.
And how about that save there, Jacob? For me, it looked like a campfire on that ball. One of them got their hand under it, got it to bounce right back up, send it over, and their point, 15-8.
Last thing you want if you're Springford is to Garnet Valley to get right back into this, then just a 6-point game. Mansawami sends it over to Song. It's 15-10. The Song and Angelucci couldn't convert to get that over. And they're right within 5. The Song, Angelucci, Olsen, another great defensive play, but a little miscommunication by Hill. It was a great play by Furchner, but the Rams go up 6. A much-needed point.
Definitely now Springford back in control. It's time to just start adding up more points, 16-10.
The first 4 sets are first to 25. Win by 2. Oh, that went off the net, but saved. But Furchner went off the net, and Manaswamy couldn't do much there. Rams up 7.
And Jacobs, Garnet Valley has managed to get a few students there in the student section despite a 50-minute drive from Garnet Valley High School. Pretty impressive. And it just shows how big of a game this is for both teams. 3 seed against the 2 seed. Both of these teams want to win districts.
Well, it seems like in every big game, Springford somehow manages to square off against Garnet Valley. We've seen it in soccer and last year, too.
Literally every sport. I mentioned it at a girls' soccer against Garnet Valley with you, Jacob.
Yeah.
Always end up finding Garnet Valley. It's really weird how it just works out for us. We saw them in girls' basketball last year, girls' soccer. Pretty sure our soccer team didn't play against them this year. But it's a great program that they have going on there, that they're able to come back every year and play us.
And they're a real good team, too. 3 seed in districts. However, they find themselves down 17-10. And Tigers out of timeouts. Rams still have 2. Blocked. Oh, what a play. It's a great rally going on. Saves everywhere. There's Bricker. Angelucci, Olsen. Another one. Blocked. Still going. We need a stopwatch to see how long this goes. It's oh my. Another dive. It's still going on. Over. Angelucci to Olsen. We continue playing. Bricker. Olsen. Been going on for at least north of a minute. Soft touch. It's still up. Blocked. Rams finally get the point. Are you kidding, John?
Jacob, one of the biggest things when you have minute-long volleys like this is keeping your composure. You need to be able to be in the right spot of the court, keeping that formation that you had at the start. composure is key when you're in a long set like that. Springford did a great job. Both teams did a great job. It's just in the end got away from Garnet Valley.
19-10. Wow. I mean, we've seen DeRico, there was Bricker, Sasong, Olsen, Angelucci. Everyone for Springford got a touch. Seemed like everyone hit the floor as well for both sides.
Something I've been noticing, it's a little weird. It might just be a player mistake, but I've been seeing Garnet Valley's been taking the ball on some of these serves and sending it back over to Springford from the serving spot, by the way.
Miscommunication there. They're now 5 points away from taking set 1.
I'm not sure if they're trying to trick the refs or maybe they're just making an honest mistake. I'm not sure.
I mean, and you said there's been some miscommunication, it seems like. Well, just like there.
Another, yeah.
21-10. I mean, we've seen time in and time again where the Springford team's able to outlast you in long rallies like we just saw. Garnet Valley, though, gets the point. They get the serve, down 10. Bricker, Angelucci. Oh, a nice one by Morgan Pupak.
Hey, she just tapped it over there. Nice campfire right in the middle of the court. Two of them dived to save it. Unfortunately, none of them got their hand on their ball. Springford up with the serve, 22-11.
You think it's going to be a hard hit and just a little dink, like a curveball.
Yeah, you're anticipating so much and then just taps it right over.
Bricker sends it up. Olsen. And it went off the net. And she hit the net. It's 23-11, John.
Jacob, Alana Bricker has to be a ball magnet. It seems like every time that ball goes over, it finds her. And she's just able to get it right back, hit it up, and not out. It's exactly the type of libero you want in your team.
Off her hand for Garnet Valley. Over by Hill. Blocked. Bricker again.
What did I say, Jacob?
Olsen. 24-11. Lila Olsen puts the Rams just 1 point away from taking set 1 and a best 3 out of 5.
Match point in Springford, Jacob. It's going to be hard to recover, and you get the serve.
Up 24-11. Angelucci with the serve. She has it here. Bricker. Olsen. And point. Tigers. They're just down a lot.
You have a big cushion here for Springford. And for Garnet Valley, no room for errors.
And if you're Garnet Valley, you're just trying to get something going for the next few sets. You know, down 12, may be hard to win this, but at least get some momentum heading into set 2. Angelucci. Olsen with it out. It was. It's 24-13.
I mean, like I said, you got to keep your composure. Even though you're in the last stage of a set, you know, just because you got all the way here doesn't mean Garnet Valley can't come back.
Bricker. Angelucci. Olsen. Bricker. Angelucci. This time on the other side. And the Springford Rams get the point. They win set 1, a final of 25-13. John, what are your final thoughts of the set?
Jacob, we saw towards the ends of that set there, Garnet Valley just started to get out of the game. So something that you want to focus on is just getting right back into the game. And for Springford, just doing what you're doing. You've been pretty good. Garnet Valley, though, needs to work on that communication. We've seen 2-3 times now where it's just been a campfire around that ball. Nobody knows who to go for.
Yeah, I agree. There's been some lack of miscommunication. But this Rams, we've seen some long rallies. And also on the serves getting the kills. This Springford team has so many players off their bench in the starting lineup that can win them a match.
Yeah, definitely. And one of the things Coach Fuller mentioned to us was the team was dealing with some, not injuries, illnesses this week. So that's been a challenge getting them into practices, but clearly they've been able to make it here tonight, and they're playing at their full potential.
Alrighty, well, the Rams take set 1, 25-19. It's the best 3 out of 5, and they're looking pretty good so far. So we're about 2 minutes away from set number 2, so we'll take a quick break and be right back on RCTV. Welcome back to RCTV. I'm Jacob Steinberg alongside my broadcasting partner, John Starzovic. And John, the Rams took set 1, 25-13. They really were in full control majority of that set. So what have you seen and from Springford, and what does Garnet Valley have to improve?
Well, Jacob, it's Springford playing what works. Coach Fuller told us, you got to this point doing it. It's got to work again. Mm-hmm. Really, it's just, I mentioned it, doing what works. We've seen Elsa Song, Lila Olson, all these guys on the outside. As that one takes a trip to the basketball net on the ceiling.
Well, I guess everything's in play. It almost went through the hoop. And the Garnet Valley Tigers get the point. So how about that?
It looked like pretty hard to recover from that. I thought it was going to go through the hoop or get stuck.
It went off Acre. It went all the way up.
Yeah, what do you do when it gets stuck on the ceiling?
Olsen got blocked by 2. Acre fell. Over. Hit. Angelucci. Olsen. Hill. And get whistles. Point Rams.
Looked like one of their players might have touched the net, or they had a forward touch on that. Not quite sure what went down there.
So Rams with the serve. It's Alana Bricker. Number 4 is a senior. 2-1. The Rams have 3 seniors. That's Bricker, Olsen, and Summers. So, the soccer team, football teams, they have a lot of seniors. This girls volleyball team is so good, yet they're super young, too.
Yeah, 3 seniors you mentioned.
And a ton of juniors and sophomores getting playing time as well. Over 3-1, and you kind of see the mental lapse, hitting the net and then with your hand, and that one was the ball. Make 3-1 Rams.
Yeah, someone to always keep your eye on. Elsa Song next year. She's stepping up, taking Lila Olsen's position. I'm not sure about Libero. I'll have to check the JV roster on that one. But all around.
Angelucci to Olsen. That's out. It's 3-2. It's like a meeting at the net between a few of the players. Lila Olsen. And it dropped in. Lila Olson makes it 4-2.
Yep, just tapping it right over the net, letting it go down maybe a tad faster.
It's so tough, too, to defend because you can see them, hit it. I think we looked it up last broadcast, like how fast they hit it or something.
It's insane how fast it goes off the serve, Jacob.
Hill, Angelucci to Bricker. To Song. And that's got in Divino. 5-2. Excuse me, that was out. Rams point. I thought that one slipped in. Blocked by Hill. And that's 5-3.
Great block there, and you got nobody behind Olsen anticipating that it went over there. That's something that you need to fix.
Bree Aker takes a seat. The libero. It's a Song. 6-3. The Rams getting contributions from everyone. That time it's Lily Ewalt, and they're back up 3 in set 2. Her second kill. That's point Tigers. They were a little confused there if they got it or not, but that one stayed in for Aubrey Divino.
Yeah, that got me confused up here, Jacob. Looked like it just barely caught the line at the end.
It's blocked and it went in by Sasong. There's Aker over just a little. Blocked. And it's 7-4.
Seven 5 now, serve to the Jaguars.
First nurse serves. There's Angelucci. Summers blocked. Bricker. Angelucci. And the Rams get the point. 8-5.
Yeah, Reagan Hill just couldn't find the air, Jacob.
Woes over Angelucci. Olsen. There's Aker. Blocked. Sasong. Another point by Springford. It's 9-5.
There's Springford, starting to pull away, Jacob. We've seen them maintain a 3-4 point lead all time. I have to say, this is going to be a pretty important point for the Jaguars.
I agree. Oh, that was a rocket by Elsa.
That was a hard hit to take.
And the Jaguars down 5. It seemed like early on, Springford's able to assert dominance, and a timeout called by Great Garnet Valley. So it's 10-5, and Springford looking real good early on.
Yeah, that was a great timeout call. I was about to mention on broadcast that you should probably take a timeout at this point. Perfectly called by them. And at this point, talking about that chance to reset, talk about it. We've seen some communication faults, not as many of those the first half. The Rams, you just got to keep on doing what you're doing. They've been playing this a great game. Just got to keep on doing that.
Coming into tonight, Garnet Valley averages 25 points. And Springford 24.8 points in the set 2. They outscored the Jaguars by 12 in set 1, and already up 5 here. And a theme we've seen early on, John, is Coach Fuller is just gonna not use his timeouts unless he really needs to. Try to let his players figure out what they need to on the court.
Yeah, Springford hasn't used any timeouts. I don't think I've ever seen them take a timeout unless it was towards the end of a set.
Another point by Springford. It's Elsa Song. DeRico with the serve. Out of bounds. 12-5.
Since this is a PIAA game, Jacobs, PIAA will send out 5 judges. Line judges are not from Springford JV players, which we usually see.
How about that? Yeah, normally it's...
Just eliminate all the potential bias.
(12-6). Served by Aker. Blocked by Angelucci. Bricker, Angelucci. Oh, Olsen. So good. We've seen that a few times now. And it's 13-6.
Another diving save tried by the Jaguars. Just, again, couldn't get under it. But really, it's great to at least see you're making an attempt at it.
Aker. Bricker. Olsen, and it goes out. 13-7. Still in favor of Springford. DeRico. Olsen, and another point by Springford. It's a Lila Olsen show tonight.
Yeah, perfect gap. Nobody there to find it.
Already her 6th kill.
She's already gotten 1,000 kills this season too, Jacob.
Bricker saves it for the moment. Tasong sends it over. Tasong. Another tremendous play by the Rams and Bricker, but couldn't get that one. It's 14-8.
That's the difference of a split second, Jacob, there. If she had just like half a second more to get her hands under that ball, that would have been up, and we could still be going right now.
Out of bounds. 15-8.
Yeah, the Rams definitely have pulled away now. They're sitting at a solid 7 lead after holding a 3-4 lead in the start of this game.
Billy Ewalt to come in. Oh, no one could get that. Fell in the middle. Bricker and Ewalt, and it's 15-9.
That's the first time Garnet Farrelly has found a hole in the Springford defense there. Nobody there to punch it then.
Out of bounds. 16-9. Rams just continue to, Garnet Valley gets a point, but then Springford bounces back and answers. Continues to go up 7. Second set.
Yeah, Jacob, and that's textbook volleyball. If there's a point scored, you have to answer it.
Reagan Hill was kill number 4, and it's 16-10. Olsen, Angelucci, the song, and it went off a Jaguar. It's 17-10. timeout called by Garnet Valley. So, John, let's take a moment and just say all the milestones this season by Springford. It started with Alana Bricker, who had 1,000 digs. They had that at Penn State, or she did, excuse me. And then Lila Olson, she has 1,000 kills against PV. That was a while back. She's now chasing Lauren Angelucci for the most kills in a single season. It's currently 1,175. Lila Olson's real close.
Yeah, Lauren graduated last year. Marley, her sister, still in the court. There's a possibility she's still in the crowd or will be in the crowd when that happens.
Yeah. Speaking about Marley Angelucci, she broke the Springford all-time career assist record in the PAC final versus PJP. It was previously at 1,777. That was held by Catherine Berger since 2014.
So the Lana Bricker going for that one?
Why not? I mean, break all of them on that the milestone board we have over there. Another point by Springford after the timeout.
Yep, there's the communication issue, 4 people around the ball, nobody going for it.
Rams up 8. 7 points away from having a commanding 2-0 lead. But Garnet Valley not going anywhere. It's an 18-11.
That's a situation just like baseball there, where you have 4 outfielders. Hypothetically, you have 4 outfielders. You can't have them all collide into each other. That ball's never going to get caught. But if nobody goes for it, obviously not going to get caught. So it's really one guy saying, "I got it," going out and grabbing it.
A rocket of a kill by Angelucci. She now has 11. Most by far by any player right now on the court. DeRico, the song, and another one. Elsa Song with 12 kills, and it's 20-11, Springford.
Springford now 5 away from winning 2. Hits a net and Jacob all night. That's what you're going to see, serves. That's probably one of the most stressful positions out there other than, your Elsa Song, Lila Olson, or Alana Bricker. They're saving the ball or spiking it right over.
20-12. Bricker, Angelucci. There's the song. Settle it down to the Jaguars. Over. Bricker, Angelucci. The song. Another point to Springford. It's 21-12. (21-12) is the score in set 2. Oh, Akers keeps it alive. Over, out, 22-12. Rams up 10.
That's exactly why spiking the ball is probably the second or third most scariest position you can have here. You can hit it too hard, you can hit it too little, you can hit the net. It's everything. Beautiful floater serve there.
Oh, just a teardrop, and DeRico had no one behind her.
That's the first Springford miscommunication that we've seen. 3 girls on the ball, nobody else.
Still up 9 are the Rams. Jaguars had 13 in set 1. Bricker. Lila Olson comes back in. DeRico, Angelucci. 23-13. Lila Olson doing it all. She has 7 kills.
Yep, that's exactly what you do. You found a hole, just punched it right through over the net.
Down to 2 are the Rams. Angelucci to Song. Olsen in the middle. 24-13, Rams 1 point away from taking a huge 2-0 lead. (24-14).
The pressure, a lot of pressure on you on that serve.
Yeah, you want to get that set over with, but still up 10. So once again, Garnet Valley has to mount a huge comeback. 24-15. Maybe Coach Fuller called the timeouts shortly. Don't want to give any momentum to the team in maroon.
Springford doesn't win this one. Ford will probably call.
Over blocked. Oh, stays alive. Springford thought it hit the deck. That time it did. Rams win this set 25-15. The Rams are up 2-0, John. They're only one set away from sweeping the 3-seed Garnet Valley Jaguars.
Yeah, the Rams, they've just been sticking to what they've been doing, getting it on the side to So-Song to Olsen, still making plays. We're going to see it all game. Why not just keep on seeing it now? For Garnet Valley, in need of a comeback here. If you're not able to get a comeback, you're going to be in a big trouble.
And on the others, and Coach Fuller, I think he's doing a great job with the girls he's putting in. He's going on the court saying some things, but again, he's just letting them figure everything out, not calling any timeouts, and he's done it all season long, and that's why they're only one set away from sweeping Garnet Valley.
Right, and a sweep here would be insane. That would send a message to the whole district that Springfield
Absolutely.
means business.
Well, we talked about this game, but the winner of this game will play Bishop Shanahan or Unionville. Unionville is the 1 seed in districts, and the 4 seed is Bishop Shanahan. So who do you think will win in that one?
I mean, I'm going to take Bishop Shanahan, the 1 seed here, and to be the 1 seed over Springford means you got to be pretty darn good.
You do. Alrighty, well, we'll take a short break and then be back for set number 3 on RCTV. Welcome back, everyone, to RCTV. Jacob Steinberg alongside John Starcevic with the Rams 1 set away from sweeping the Garnet Valley Jaguars. They won set 1, 25-13, set 2, 25-15, and John, they're just 25 points away from getting their 23rd set, 23rd sweep, and continuing this unbeaten streak to 25.
Yeah, Jacob, a win here in this set, and in the whole game, 3-0 would send a huge message to the entire District 1 and to all the districts around in the PIAA that Springford means business and they're going for the championship.
Garnet Valley desperately looking for a lead. The reason they've been down in these both sets because Springford has gotten to such a fast start, forcing timeouts and making it kind of impossible for the Jaguars to mount any sort of comeback. There's point one by Lila Olsen.
Hey, Jacob, now the energy's super high here in the gym, even more higher than we've seen in the first 2 sets combined. So really, it's just letting the crowd carry you to a win here.
Sasong, Angelucci, Olsen. Bricker across. Sasong. It's gonna hit the back wall, and it's 2-0 Springford.
They've almost found both the basketball hoops on the ceiling. They got 3 of the find over there.
You never know what you'll see when you tune into RCTV. What'll happen when the ball goes through the hoop? It's gonna happen one of these days.
I don't know. It's got to be like +5 points or something.
We'll just rush the court. 3-0. It's Olsen again. Four nothing. You're starting to really roll away. And Garnet Valley just get 1 point. Feel comfortable. Fifth 5-0.
And this is momentum you cannot give to Springford. They're going to take it all the way to the house with this.
The Jags just need a point to get some juice back. Oh, they get it there. 5-1, and they'll serve it. Bricker out, 5-2. Now can Springford stop the short bleeding? Out, 6-2. And we just seen mistakes that have been costly, John, for these Jaguars.
Costly mistakes, something you cannot let happen. I'd almost advise calling a timeout, you know, getting that headspace back. Another mistake made by the Jaguars.
7-2 Springford. Angelucci. Olsen blocked. Stays. Who did they give that point to? They gave it to Springford.
Yeah, and Garnet Valley clearly not happy with that call.
Down early again, it's 8-2. Blocked, so Sasong just hit the deck. And there's a point by the Jags, 8-3. John, how does Garnet Valley get back into this game? You know, they're only down 5. But right now, Springford has all the momentum.
Eliminating the mistakes. That's the big one, Jacob. If these mistakes can be eliminated, this would be such a closer set right now.
Olsen, a rocket. And it goes over. Out. Great job by Sasong to just let it go out. And it's 9-3 Springford.
Yeah, and great job on Garnet Valley, too. Able to send it over. Just put a bit too much on it when you send it over, but still, great getting there, getting to the spot of the ball.
There's Aker. Blocked, but off of Hupek, and it's 9-4.
Yeah, now Garnet Valley's starting to make a comeback. Springford's still up 5, though. We've seen them lead by 3 at this point in other matches.
They lead it by 6. That's the song. That's her 15th kill for number 15.
There's also a song. We saw a beautiful reaction by the crowd on that one.
Most kills in this game. And a timeout called by Garnet Valley. It is 10-4 Rams. They're just 15 points away, John, from winning set 3 and sweeping out the Jags.
Yeah, Jacob, that was a very smart timeout by Garnet Valley. You know, you're down. You need to eliminate these mistakes now. And for Springford, you're talking also, you can't get too cocky at this point. Just got to keep on doing what you've been doing. It's helped you all year. You'll make through it. Really, at this point, back to Garnet Valley. I'm going to loop back to them.
Yeah.
Just eliminating those errors.
Alrighty, well, let's talk about some trips and events Springford done this year. Because, you know, they're 24-0. But you also got to have the fun times as well. The team bonding. They had an overnight trip to Penn State. They watched the defending national champ Penn State Nittany Lions women's volleyball team beat Princeton in 5 sets. They had a team dinner at Texas Roadhouse at Penn State as well. They did team bonding with a scavenger hunt. Those are always fun. And then they played State College High School. They went to Scoop DeVille. Who doesn't love Scoop DeVille?
This sounds like a fun team, Jacob. I want to be on this. That's awesome. Team bonding events, always huge for sticking together as a team.
They did a scouting trip in the first round of districts and had a team meal at PJ Willihan's in Downingtown. Did some scoutings.
Jeez.
And then they hosted the middle school appreciation game. So just a lot of fun. And then the seriousness as well. It's 12-4. And this game is starting to slip away from the Jags.
It's team bonding, you know, helps improve that communication, gets you to really know your teammates. And, you know, communication, we've seen it really hurt Garnet Valley here. I'm sure they've had their fair share of fun.
I'm sure.
Diving save by Olsen.
Oh, my. It's 13-4.
And just taps it right over. That's all you got to do.
Well, another part of team bonding and having fun is superstitions and pregame rituals. So when I asked Coach Fuller, as we have another timeout called by Garnet Valley, I asked Coach Fuller, do you guys have any pregame superstitions or rituals? And he says, as a team, not really. But he says he does know some players have different foods they eat on game day. They have certain naps. They have different socks they wear. So I know you swim, John. Do you have a pregame ritual you do?
I was just thinking of that when you mentioned
a pre-meet ritual?
Thinking about it. Not much, honestly. I just, say a little prayer before I get up onto the blocks.
How about a pre-broadcast?
Pre-broadcast, we always give each other a fist bump
we
before
that.
we go on. I listen to Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains. Get the first few songs, except for Nutshell. I listen to Nutshell after. That's really some of my rituals.
Yeah, always on the drive to wherever we're going, just kind of, relax, and especially the big games, take it in. Like, especially the football games, and even like this, a district semifinal playoff game. But the Rams in full control, just 12 points away from sweeping. 13-5.
And pregame rituals can really help you get into the zone.
Absolutely.
Hopefully Garnet Valley able to get back into the zone, get back into this game now, Jacob, as they step up for the serve.
Angelucci blocked. Bricker couldn't get that one. Either could not Ewalt, and it's 13-6. That falls. It's 14-6. That's Olsen's 10th kill. So now 2 Rams in double digits.
Definitely hearing more communication for Garnet Valley's side, too.
There's El Sasong, and it's 16-10. That's her 17th kill. And the Rams are starting to pull away in the third set. Oh, a rocket by Sasang. First aren't able to play it off her body. Sasang again, up by Hill. Point Rams. They're up 10. Just trying to make some magic happen. Now, if Garnet Valley loses, it's not, their season's not over. They'll head back to playbacks. But, well, they'll play the loser of either Unionville or Bishop Shannon, but...
Point given to Garnet Valley. Not sure what happened off the serve there.
Huh.
My guess, Jacob, is that she stepped over the line.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that comes to mind.
Well, it's 16-7. That's Bricker. Sasang. Out. Olsen lets that out, and the Rams back up 10. 8 points away from sweeping out the Jags.
And that's a huge message that you would send to everybody. Now, does volleyball go to nationals? Would there be a nationals if they win states? I'm not sure of that.
Maybe. A little soft in the serve. It's a song. We're still trying to find out the score of the Bishop Shanahan and Unionville game, the 1 versus 4 seed. But yeah, whoever Springford plays, it's going to be at Harrington High School. Springford's going to give that team a run for their money. 17-9, 8-point game. The song goes down. Olsen out. It's 17-10. Can the Jaguars get some momentum? Sit down 7. Maybe the Rams a little winded in the third set. The song sets. Angelucci to Olsen. Oh, nice one. Hill. Bricker. Angelucci. Olsen. Point Rams. That was on Maddie Delgado, excuse me. Maybe hit the net. Rams up 8. 18-11.
Serves, I'm telling you, one of the hardest places because there's nothing that anybody else can do on the court. It's all on you.
$14-11. Angelucci, Olsen. Bricker all the way up, nearly hit the rafters. Oh, what a hard hit by El Sasong, and the Rams 6 points away. $19-11, John.
Tough spot for Garnet Valley. Really, you need to get the serve. You need to get some momentum.
Aker hit it up. Got blocked. Oh, a beautiful block by Morgan Pupek. It's 20-11, just 5 points away. Also want to mention that, just give a huge shout out to all the parents and supporters and the boosters that, from this volleyball team. It's not just the team and the coaches, but it's the parents and everyone behind the scenes that really makes this production work. Oh, up, still going. Pupek. Oh, it's saved. Over. We haven't seen one since the first set. Rams get the point. 21-11.
Beautiful save there by Garnet Valley. Unfortunately, unable to carry it over.
Some of those sponsors and partners include Hot Nor Cold Heating and Air, Scoop DeVille of Limerick, Naomi Accountants and Financial Advisors, Synergy Volleyball Club.
Another amazing
It's incredible.
save.
Oh, Olsen. Nearly teardrop that one. Sasong, Angelucci. Olsen over. Olsen. Hill. Sasong. Gets it from Olsen. Off the net. Point Rams. Or point. Went out. Point Garnet Valley.
Looks like that one just went out, Jacob.
Grandview Health System, Salon Eva the Limerick, and Tommy Mahane Photography are all the sponsors. So it's 21-12. It's a song. Hard hit by Lily Ewart. The Rams just 3 away. The serves, I will be honest, John, the Springford's played a real clean game, but in this set, the serves have been a little wishy-washy.
Yeah, definitely. And I've been talking about it all night. Serves are the hardest part, in my opinion at least. So really, serves, that can be the biggest burn.
Oh, blocked Bricker. The song got blocked. Angelucci. Elsa Song blocked. 22-14. Within 8. Out. Rams just 2 points away, John.
Yeah, definitely. Excitement all around the room. As you know, the Rams come to the realization that they may be heading to district championships at Harriton High School. That will take place on Thursday.
Yeah.
Also the same day as our football team. Thursday night football they got going on at Downingtown.
Good thing for volleyball, it'll be inside because it's supposed to storm Thursday.
Beach volleyball? That might be something.
Well, why not? Do it out in the... We need to find some sand.
We could probably put that somewhere in the back.
Well, speaking about football, it's a great time. We segue to Inside the Huddle. Episode's coming out Thursday. If you haven't watched it, go watch it on RCTV. Behind the scenes and sneak peek of what really goes on for a football week in and week out. 23-16.
Garnet Valley getting the motivation here, picking up momentum that Springfield
Really
doesn't
are.
want to give them. You just got to score 2 points and get out of this one.
Also, check it on Overtime. Check out Overtime on RCTV. John Starcevic's the host. I direct, and we have normally a guest athlete as well.
They've closed the gap now. 6-point gap between these two teams. It's getting exciting.
Olsen and Brooker kind of collided there. Miscommunication for the Rams. Springford still has 2 timeouts. See if Coach Fuller wants to use it. Olsen over from Ewalt. Olsen over. Olsen off the netting. 23-18 within 5.
I think it's time for Fuller. He needs to take a timeout in this position, Jacob. You're letting them get way too much momentum right now.
This place is loud. Ewalt, Olsen is trying to silence the Jaguars. Out of bounds, Rams are 1 point away from heading to the championship in districts.
Yeah, I mean, it was clean most of the way, but towards the end, started not to get so clean, Jacob.
24-18. Rams won the first set 25-13. The second one 25-15. That one off the net, stays alive. Bricker off her body. Angelucci. And that's just out. 24-19.
Garnet Valley making the Rams work for it, Jacob.
Maddie Delgado comes in for the Jags. It's a pink out. Oh. 24-20.
You got to remember, Jacob, just 1 point will let the Springford Rams win. Garnet Valley really getting on them now as they're starting to make some mistakes right towards the end.
Springford 24-0 on the season. Looking for point 25 and to sweep the Jags. And they did! It went off the netting of Bree Aker, and the Rams win it 25-20. John, Springford has now swept teams 23 out of their 25 games. This team is made for destiny.
Well, Jacob, I've been saying it all night. Serves are some of the hardest parts of this game. You saw it really come back to burn them there. You gotta appreciate the pressure really that's on you while you're doing that curve.
Alrighty, well, we see some of our camera here with Tess and Sophia, also Maddie and Aubrey down on the court. What a broadcast, what a game. Any final thoughts for Springford?
Well, first off, you can't forget Mr. B in the booth.
Oh, of course, I was
going
going to say him later. Yeah, of course.
Guy.
But this team, John, they're going to head to the championship. This team can win states. Did you look up if they can go nationals?
I wasn't able to tell nationals. I'm going to have to do some more research. But this really sends a message to the entire state of Pennsylvania. Springford's in for it, Jacob.
Really?
I'm really excited to see where this goes. Jacob?
Alrighty, well, thanks so much for tuning in. The Springford Rams are 25-0. They'll head to the championship in districts at Harriton on Thursday night. We're still awaiting who they'll play, but this team can pretty much beat everyone. So for our entire crew on RCTV, for our director, Mr. B, he's John Starcevic. I'm Jacob Steinberg. We'll see you next time on RCTV.